This has got to be the most strangest thing I have ever written. Ever! It's a one-shot about Flaky's birthday. You'll have to find out what happens. Disclaimer, I don't own Happy Tree Friends. They belong to Mondo Media. Enjoy! Flaky opened her eyes and yawned.
Happy birthday, sweetness!
Growled a familiar voice.
Did you have a good sleep?
She frowned and turned to see evil Flippy grinning at her. The poor little porcupine screamed and ran away into a closet, locking it as she went, Hey!
Hey, it's me!
Oh.
Hey!
Flippy's evil side yelled.
Open up! You little bitch, open up!
He pounded on the door and Flaky shrank into the corner, tears forming in her eyes. This wasn't how she wanted to spend her birthday. She didn't talk. She didn't want to be raped or killed on her special day. Damn state.
I'm sorry.
And she certainly wasn't calming out anytime soon. She heard evil Flippy sigh angrily and then walk into the kitchen.
Ah!
A few hours later, Flaky's stomach growled and she whimpered. Not a whimper.
No!
She was very hungry and was too scared to come out of the closet for fear of him hurting her. The porcupine gulped and slowly walked towards the door.
Oh, I must be suicidal for doing this!
She thought.
But I have to be brave! Hello?
Her voice...
Small and timid!
Her voice was small and timid.
I want to come out!
She soon saw Flaky. She soon... God, I can't talk.
Come on.
She soon saw evil Flippy right in front of the closet, and he smirked at her, causing her to shake. Relax, okay?
Relax, okay?
Oh,
I'm not going to hurt you!
Read it. I accidentally read it.
I know. Let's go. Do you want me to read it again?
Say it again.
Relax, okay? I'm not going to hurt you!
He said and held out his paw. Flaky gulped and hesitated. This could be a trick. He would lull her into a false sense of security.
It's Fastly sense of security.
Fastly sense of security, then kill her.
I don't trust you!
She whispered.
Fine!
He dropped his paw.
Don't trust me, but I can't let all this food go to waste.
Flaky's mouth watered.
Forward!
Evil Flippy nodded.
Follow me!
I lost my place. Oh, she slowly got up and followed him to the kitchen, where she gasped. Lots of every kind of
Oh my god, I just killed myself.
Nice one.
Tons of every kind of breakfast food.
Wow.
I'm okay! I'm okay!
Are you okay?
I'm okay!
Tons of every kind of breakfast food imaginable was at the table. Eggs, French toast, bacon pancakes. Flaky sat down at the table.
You made all of this?
Evil Flippy nodded.
Yeah, I did!
She looked at all the food and wondered why he was being so nice to her.
You probably poisoned it.
Poisoned it.
Poisoned it.
Poisoned.
Poison!
Flaky said softly, and the demonic bear's features twisted.
Ah! What did you just
He couldn't finish it.
Come on.
What did you just say?
Yeah, he asked in a dangerous voice, and he withdrew his Bowie knife. Flaky gulped.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
He put the knife back.
That's what I thought! Now have some food!
Voice is gonna kill me. Flaky stared at the seemingly Flaky
Seemingly.
Flaky stared at the seemingly the scrambled eggs in front of her. They looked normal enough, but one could never be too sure. Flaky was really wondering why he was being so nice to her.
Why are you being so nice to me?
She asked softly.
I mean, this is so unlike you. Usually when you break out, you try and kill me,
Evil Flippy lost it. He snatched the spoon off Imagine. He snatched the spoon off the table and plunged it into the eggs. Like he gasped. And then he shoved the spoonful of eggs into her mouth.
It's a goddamn eggs!
He screamed at her. Flaky just blinked and sat in the chair with the spoon in her mouth. He snarled angrily and took out the knife.
Eat or die!
Flaky quickly chewed on the eggs and found out that they were surprisingly tasty. She gulped them down and looked fearfully at Evil Flippy, waiting to see what would happen next.
Now what?
She asked, and he turned and silently handed her a box with sloppily wrapped wrapping paper.
Open it!
He sat down next to her. Flaky gulped. What if there was a bomb? Or a severed head? Evil Flippy sighed and removed the Bowie knife and held it against her throat.
No!
Flaky quickly obeyed, and inside there was a small white... There was a small white box. She took off the lid, and inside there was the most beautiful... ruby necklace she had ever seen.
Oh, wow!
She breathed and put it on.
Thank you!
Evil Flippy smirked at her.
Glad you like it, princess!
Flaky gulped and he put the knife back. She blinked.
So why are you being so nice to me?
He shrugged.
It's your birthday! Everyone deserves to get treated with great gifts on their birthday, and don't expect this kind of treatment ever again!
Flaky thought for a moment.
So, tomorrow you'll go back to try to kill me and all my friends?
He grinned!
Bingo!
He tapped her nose and leaned back in the chair.
Now that I've done something nice for you, I want you to return the favor.
Flaky gulped.
Oh,
And that's me!
Bow, bow. Kiss me! Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
Kiss
Oh,
me!
yeah.
He grinned at her, like he wasn't sure she had heard correctly.
Kiss me! Oh, yeah! Bow, bow, chicka, chicka.
Evil Flippy repeated, licking his lips. Flaky winced and brought her face close to his, pressing her lips against his. He pulled her onto his lap and deepened it. He stroked her head and then pulled away, breathing hard.
Damn!
He breathed.
You're real good. I bet you're really good in bed, too.
Flaky gulped, and he laughed immediately.
I'm only kidding. Now go take a nap.
No, he laughed maniacally.
Donnie?
Flaky yawned and got off of him. She went to the bedroom and collapsed on the bed and fell asleep. Later that night, Flippy was back to normal and he was feeling angry. He couldn't believe that the evil side had taken over for an entire day.
Oh my god.
Especially on Flaky's birthday. He walked into the bathroom and looked into the mirror to see his evil side.
You better not have her, Flaky, you whippersnapper!
He snapped angrily.
I didn't hurt her. I just gave her a surprise.
His evil side hissed darkly.
What kind of surprise?
Flippy asked suspiciously, but his evil side had already disappeared. Flippy turned and walked back into the bedroom to go to sleep with Flaky, wondering what his evil side
You must have done a brain blast!
wondering what his evil side could have possibly done.
I thought you were about to say brain
Brain cancer! I must have raped her. The end.
That was my very strange one-shot. Hope you enjoyed, and I think this might get some very strange reviews. If I scarred you for life, I'm sorry! Review! When you want Evil Flippy to celebrate your birthday with you?
No, I wouldn't! He is the most angry person I have ever seen on the face of the earth!
I agree.